So you think it's called the acid alkaline?
Yeah, let
book.
me see. It was printed year. I mean, it's an old timer.
I would be such a hero for the world if I found the name of that book.
Do you know what the alkaline book is?
No, I have no idea whatever happened to it after we got back to California. We brought it, that's when I read it when I was down there. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it.
I remember you saying that she's the one who brought it up to you, and so I was hoping that she knew the name of it.
Yeah, I wish I knew because it was such a good book. You know, and it changed my life. I'm telling you, I was in incredible pain all the time. It was just nothing but pain. And man, I've been pain-free for 23 years. This has been awesome. And I just, you know, it's an interesting book that this sweet old lady that, you know, raises the figs that's in that film gave me this book because she's so concerned about my inability to walk. And it's just this I'm finding this back, the spinal surgeon's roadmap out of chronic pain. This guy is incredibly sensitive, and people come to him from all over the world to have spinal, you know, fusions and stuff done. And he says the reason you're pain is because you're angry and you're anxious. It's all psychological, and he's got people to get free of that and get totally pain-free. And then he won't do surgery because he's honest. They go to some of the doctor and is still in pain, and they come back to him and he teaches them how to get free of anger and anxiety, and they're totally pain-free. So much of, you know, what we experience is more spiritual and psychological than it is physical. And it's so cool because this is a surgeon who makes a living on doing surgery, and he talks people out of it because that's not your issue. He says there's nothing physically wrong with you. There's no structural disorder. It's because of your anger and anxiety that you've got pain.
Okay, now I've shot a lot of footage on you. Come just random times before, called you at dark 30 at night and early in the morning, and if I had to list 100 qualities about you, angry and anxious would not even come close to.
I raised 7 children. I was a sole provider for my family. My wife was a midwife, but she was unlicensed and never got paid. And I lived totally debt free, and it was a challenge. And so I know I've experienced a lot of anxiety in the past. I would get angry at times, but I don't. But I know, you know, so much of it would change with getting off of store-bought food.
Right.
You know, that whole change. But I'm seeing a lot of what he's saying. It really makes sense. Of course, you see, anger just eats away at you. You know, the Bible talks about how let all bitterness, wrath, and anger be put away from you. You know, and how it says bitterness will rot your bones. You know, we don't realize, you know, how soon you get angry and bitter, you don't ever affect the person who did it to you. That's taking you out. They could care less. They're gone. They forget about it, you know. And those kind of things just really eat away at us. So I really see a lot to it. But for my own self, you know, I've repented and I've tried to, you know, forgive and let all that go. But I know there was a major change when I got off of store-bought food and started eating live food in season.
I can't find it, but I'll look on the internet when I have a minute.
I would appreciate that. No rush at all.